And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Brandon Clark. Morant is out there with Anderson. And there's Jackson, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. Clock at 4. Gay sets the pick for Mitchell. Yep, it counts. And the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, look, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Second shot opportunity. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant against Mitchell. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. Inside, here's Clark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They recover it. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Morant drives in.
You know, and this exemplifies Morant to a T. He doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Mitchell against Anderson. Outside Conley. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here is Conley. Stolen by Anderson. Clark with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Conley the pass to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
I mean, one of the more dynamic passes to enter this league. I mean, in a while, if you ask me. Morant, he's in full control of this offense.
And here's Conley outside. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. To the inside. And stolen by Gay. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Gay sets the pick for Conley. He takes it in. Mitchell in the corner. They could use a bucket, and a beautiful crossover there.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. A second chance effort. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 5 now.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the game.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Memphis leading by 5. Jackson has the open look, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Jackson's got his second basket.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Outside Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
This has been a strength of Conley's throughout his career. A spot-on three-point shot.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Clark. Conley scanning the floor. Got a piece of it.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, the jump shot continuing to look better over time. Jackson shooting with some real confidence.
Here's Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. Clark kicks to Brooks. Jackson with the bounce pass. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
And your chance dancers. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They're doing great work on the boards in the early going, especially at the offensive end. Those second chance points are starting to add up.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Mitchell is out there with Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's O'Neal in at the free throw. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's Morant with the drive. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets through the shot.
As we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
But it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in the analytics.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer to original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
These players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
High post, Gobert. The pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mitchell against Clark. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mitchell.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside. taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Morant drives in. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Dance, your jazz dancer. All right, fans, that was the jazz.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen on Clark. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Jackson against Mitchell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell. Driving the lane. It's stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis leading. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Memphis with another.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The drive by Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's just a good break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 11 points.
And it's easy to admire Conley. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he knows how to stay in control.
Morant finds Jackson. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
1:16 left in the first half of the game. Here's Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the paint. Tipped away. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. Gay, a screen on Morant. Back to Gay. The feed to Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Now here's Morant for 3. They get it back. Tries again. Jackson passes to Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work that Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Mitchell against Clark. Mitchell gets to Conley. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anderson's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Exactly.
28.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
29.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Dance team.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Williams is out there with Adams. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. Right side a screen. Second chance shot. And it's good. 2 points. Whiteside's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Bain for 3. Drives to the hoop. Here's Adams. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And from day one, and there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections as one of the stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane. He's on the court.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Jordan Clarkson.
Driving inside. Melton. And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a block with his time.
On the wing, Melton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Utah ball.
Utah leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Bogdanovich passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Here's Melton to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Basket good. Whiteside's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Jazz.
So long. Whiteside can go over or around defenders. Nice touch, too.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the talk at Man Huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. Their turnover numbers are terrible.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
That was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise, Grove fans.
Utah's on defense. Here's Morant, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson right side.
2 minutes.
Sweet move, and Whiteside finishes it off. Whiteside's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And stolen by Whiteside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Bogdanovich, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Morant drives in. Here's Clark, another shot, and the layup is good.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, off with the layup. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 14-6 run. Whiteside sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. From deep, Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Good. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
Long arms of Jackson caused that turnover, leading to the transition move.
Utah timeout.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Conley. This one for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative.
Clark against Mitchell. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Now, here is O'Neal. Driving to the basket. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
That's just the defensive versatility of Jackson.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Jazz up by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have